How's it going right there, eh? It's Denis here from Denis Outdoors. For some reason my camera shut off, but so tonight what got going on is we're cooking up some wild Alaskan salmon from Costco. It's kind of nice. These are actually individually wrapped, and they come in a big bag, and they're actually pretty good. They're really dense. And so the sauce we put some sauce down. The sauce is actually maple syrup, Dijon mustard, and butter. And we put the sauce down first, then put the steaks on, skin side down, and gonna get them warmed up here, and then I'm gonna cover that with some foil. And we also have some rice that we're gonna cook with that also, and should be pretty good. Okay, so this was something else I wanted to show. So probably about a month ago, I picked this system up. It is a Deltapro Ecoflow Deltapro 3, and these panels here, so these are portable panels, and they are 400 watts, and you can fold that right up and then take them, store them and all that kind of stuff. I've been setting them here for a bit. I just have a couple of sawhorses for the moment in the back, and I just got them tied down, and I was looking at either mounting them up there, or I was going to mount some fixed panels that I can just hook into the Ecoflow in the back. And I'm not too sure exactly on how this works, but Jay from Jay and Jen Off Grid, maybe you can let me know, because I know he has a lot of experience with this kind of stuff. But what I've been told, or what I've been finding out, is that it seems like with the connection, they have a special Ecoflow connection, which is this connection here that hooks into the panel, or you can hook that into any other panel, and it hooks into the back of the Ecoflow machine, and it's a special connection, and I believe you can only put in a certain amount of amperage going into the back of that machine. What I'd like to know, and if anybody knows that, if you get the extra battery that hooks onto the top of the Ecoflow, and then you kind of sister that or plug that into the machine, does that have the same connection that you can hook this onto the back of that? Or is it also just the same thing that you can only put in a certain amount of amperage into that machine? Does it allow you to put double the amount? Because that was the thing. I was going to get the fixed solar panels that I can hook onto here, but it looked like that I had to be very careful on how much power I could put into the machine. So, like I said, 400 watt panel. I think the highest I've seen this, depending on the sun, it was 385, 86 watts coming in, which was pretty good. I've had the system now probably about a month, just trying it out. I bought this myself. This wasn't given to me. I wanted to try it out and have an honest opinion. So far, everything seems to be really good. I really like it. One thing, when I've been kind of working, using power tools and that kind of stuff, it was nice because I would just run an extension cord to the machine or the trailer here, I guess, and I could run, power tools all day. You don't have a generator running. You don't hear that noise or starting and stopping the generator, and that was nice. Then I would run the batteries down, obviously, and then all I would do is start the generator. I just got one of those 2,000 watt Honda generators, so I would start that, and I could charge this whole Ecoflow in less than 2 hours. I think it was like an hour and whatever, I can't remember now, 30-40 minutes. And it was kind of neat because the closer it was getting to maximum charge, the generator would slow down. You could tell like it wasn't taking all that much power. and I could tell it ramped down. And I also have a Wi-Fi app, so I can use my phone. I can tell, okay, well, I'm almost at full charge. I might as well shut the generator down. And it's pretty neat too, because it would also, during the day, it would say, okay, I'm bringing in 200 watts of power from solar, and I'm using 24 watts for my fridge inside the camper here, the trailer, and it would tell you, okay, it'll charge in so much time, which was kind of neat. Yeah, so far been really pleased with the way this is working. Cost wise, it was a little bit cheaper than getting a whole setup. I did get a price to get a whole setup, like panels, um, um, quite a bit of power, so that I could have the batteries and the charger and charge controller and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted something quick, that I could, for the moment, like plug and play. I just wanted something that I could get going, because obviously I want to get this cabin going, the log cabin, and it's been a long time coming, so I didn't want to waste any time really on building a little shelter, a little structure, so I could put all this stuff on, get the panels on. This way here, I can do this. When I leave, I can take this whole system with me. In the winter, take all this out of here, because the batteries in this unit cannot get cold and risk of freezing, versus another system like the lead acetate batteries, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. And that's what I would be looking into in the future when I have the cabin here. But that was the whole reasoning and the reason why I kind of picked this system for now. And yeah, so I'm just learning at this. Like, I'm definitely no expert. All I know is that the sun comes up, this seems to work, I plug it in, and right now it's working for me. And like I said, it's portable. I can use it for anything else if we want to go camping. um, it is a little heavy. I think it's a little over 100 pounds, that whole unit. And other than that, I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the system that I got set up in the trailer right now. Okay, so that's what I got going on. So right now it's showing 79%. And right now on the right hand side, you can see it's using 24 watts. And that is the electric fridge, and we're charging a cell phone and all that kind of stuff. On the left hand side, it is showing 0 watts, 0 input coming in, obviously because there's no sun. And right now I have a plug put in, and that's plugged in. And that is just kind of got 2 male plugs, and it's plugged into one of the plugs in the camper trailer here. So I could have, right on this side here, I could have used the plug from the camper that you would plug into like a campsite kind of stuff, but it wasn't long enough, obviously, to run all the way outside and back inside and then hook into here. So this is the quickest, easiest way that I could find to do that. It's neat too, because this side right now I could push that, and that would turn power onto that end. And then, so that's power going in right there now. So it should start there. There's the fridge, power going to the fridge right now. Like I said, it's quite nice. I like it. For fit right perfect in this cabinet for now. And yeah, so even if I do get another battery set, I can put the battery set on top. And like I said, if anybody knows that, like Jay, if you could maybe explain that to me, if I could hook more solar into that, or is it just solar input into this machine and then it charges the battery also at the same time? Okay, so that's what that's looking like. Just had a piece of foil on there. I just took it off. It's starting to bubble nice. I'll let that go for a little bit, and then I might flip it over. In that little dish we have some rice, and show you when I plate that up. Okay, and this is something else that's going on up here. Brought this up a couple of days ago, and I actually just did a video, and I'll upload it probably after this video. So if you're interested in seeing that, actually started it up, jumped into it, and went into the water with it and drove it in the lake. And so if you're interested in that, watch that video. Okay, so got all that plated up there now. So like I said, some salmon, some rice. We just put some chives on there, and some coleslaw. Coleslaw is actually some cabbage and some carrot from the garden at the house, and homemade sauce, that coleslaw sauce that my wife made. And if you want, I'm going to put the recipes for the salmon sauce and the coleslaw sauce in the description if you're interested. Anyhow, that's it for now. So if you could like, share, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. That's the end there, eh?